Hey everyone, welcome back to another fake Grand Order thing. Now this is something that I've been holding back on. Had to make adjustments to this because I did not know this uploaded onto YouTube. Honestly, I'm hoping people would forget some of the information that might appear, because that might give away where it was at the moment when recording this, and yeah, that's not something I'm a big fan of. But anyway, yeah, there's some stuff to talk about. Parts after this, I don't know why, but my recording system that I'm using to record the fake Grand Order stuff is acting wonky, so I'm gonna wait a bit for that, which is actually a kind of good idea. Now, here's some advice if you're at this point and you haven't reached the end, because I think I'm close to the end. I'm like, the one last thing before being done with this thing. And here's the problem. How to put it? I guess the best way to put it is to say, if you manage to get the characters or our two new heroic servants here from this event, a bit of advice: buff them up to the max, buff them up level wise and all that, because yeah, the thing is, you're gonna need a very big plan, because the last fight to this event is not gonna be pretty. If you want like an example, think of Beast 1 Goda. I think I said his name right. Now that's a boss fight I don't even want to remember. It took me a full month, one whole month, just to actually prepare everything I had to fight him. I had to go gather stuff, had to increase the bond level, had to try my luck a lot in trying to level and trying to get certain servants and all that. I had to press my luck on grinding to get certain essences so I can level up every servant that I had that could help. I even looked into servants that could help against the debuffs and could actually do anything to prevent Goda from one-shotting me. And it took a lot of searching, a lot involving Heracles or Hercules, depending on however you want to announce his name. And I didn't have him, as you saw through the events and all the other recent fake Grand Order stuff that I have shown. I did not have Heracles or Hercules, or again, however you want to pronounce his name. I did not have him as a servant until I got into the Lost Belts. And even then, he was so under leveled that I had to spare some of the time I had just to get some stuff to increase his level. And I luckily had the statues and all that just to raise up his levels and ascend him to his final ascension. And after that, it was just me doing my best to get him to hit them. Like, I had to use 2 grails to get to level 90. He's strong, but I don't know if it's a good idea to get him to level 100 or not. And even then, I was trying my best to get him to max bond rate so that I could abuse one of his abilities, which involves guts. Because, yeah, I was working really hard on that one. Because if I can get Hercules to that kind of strength, having great evasion, good attack rate, and a promising guts, and his promising guts ability, and getting that card. Then, yeah. The Hercules I would be using would be almost unstoppable. And I would probably be working on him day in and day out through everything. But bond level isn't good enough because I just barely got it. I'm now working on the 9th one. And yeah. And to make things worse, we only have till Friday for... Yeah. This event is gonna be a pain. No one can doubt that. If you think this is gonna be easy, then you are mistaken, because it's not. It is not gonna be easy to fight this servant. I mean this event. Last boss. If you are at the last boss, like me, then you know what's up. This is gonna suck if we're not prepared. I'm taking my time right now to prepare as much as I can, because if this is like Goda, then we're fricked. Timid was actually easier than Goda. I'm about to trial test the boss fight and see how that goes. I am not liking my odds, because here's the thing, I don't really have servants that involve like very good widespread defense or widespread abilities to counteract what this boss might throw. At best, I have John or Gina, however you want to pronounce her name, because I always get 2 people. I get I had a brain part there. Anyway, I get 2 actual names to her, and that's, well, an interesting thing. Other than her, I don't really have anything to counteract that. Except Santa Martha, who I believe would be the best one to use in this event for this last boss fight, because for all those that completed the Lost Belts, and if you're aware of Olympus, then you know after you complete Olympus, you know what's going on with this Kyokosa? I'm not even gonna pronounce her name. It's a weird one, but I have to admit that this event has been pretty interesting. We have been going and learning the in-depth character of this one person that we know almost nothing about. Literally came out of nowhere around the beginning of the Lost Belt, and she is by far the most mysterious character. And even though I have her assassin heroic spirits self, this one isn't. I can't really call this one the exact same person. That would be like saying that Artoria Caster is the same as Artoria Saber. That's still a weird thing. Why would they turn their names from Artoria to Altoria? That's weird. Anyway, that would be the case on that matter. But this is also an interesting development because we also learned that dang, I can't even remember his name. Our male rider companion that's joined us for this event can actually be classified as a grand servant, and that's actually pretty interesting. Because I know that Solomon was also declared a grand servant, a grand caster, and it's also really good to see how there can be another grand servant that I don't know about. I know that the first Hassan was also an assassin grand servant. That was worded weirdly. I know that Hassan, the first Hassan, was the assassin class grand servant, and I know that well, I don't know if any of you watching have even completed the Olympus Lost Belt. Well, there's a servant there that you get in one boss fight to use, who is a grand servant, and yeah. And if you have did the Atlantis Lost Belt, which is technically the same as Olympus, which is part 1 and part 2 respectively, and we also get another grand servant there. And technically, for all those that have played past Babylon, then you know that Merlin is technically the current Grand Caster. So we have yeah. I also looked into who were the Grand servants for other classes. I know there's this one character in the foreigner class that's looks similar to a character that we used before, who technically is a grand servant, but from a different world, I guess. And I know that there's another Grand Rider, and I'm surprised this person was even the Grand Rider. So I guess our companion is technically a candidate. So if something happens to Merlin or the current Grand Rider, then he would technically take their place in either category. Though there is one thing that I found strange. Despite all the research, I found even a Berserker Grand Servant can also count as another class, but the only Grand Servant that I don't know anything about is the Grand Saber. Yeah, apparently they don't exist yet. I mean, the thing is not occupied, but it's there. Also, our Grand Berserker is probably a Grand Ruler? I don't know, I forgot after looking into it. Okay, I forgot, and that's a thing. I'm a bit disappointed that I forgot, because that was a lot of information to gather. I'm also curious what a Grand Avenger would be like, because we have seen a ton of Avengers, and yeah, it would be really interesting to see that. Though, if I have to say anything about the Mooncaster thing, there's like 2 characters that we know, 3 characters actually, now that I think about it, that would qualify as the Grand Moon Cancer, mainly because we don't know any other Moon Cancer. I'm curious about the Alter Ego and the well, Pretender technically doesn't that go to Oberon, because he's technically the only servant around that would technically classify as that role? This is interesting information that I just put together. I don't really know if those classes would even have a Grand Servant, because there's not a lot of them for those classes. Maybe Avenger, but not any other class. So, yeah, anyway, be prepared for the end of this event. It's gonna be tough. And when I mean tough, I mean tough. And yeah, you're gonna be missing a lot of information in between after this video and the end. I am sorry about that. I cannot control anything. It's just the videos haven't been saving and they haven't been recording well. Like, I know I made a video that was like over 20 minutes and bam, I only caught 5 minutes of it. 5 minutes? That's ridiculous. There was an epic battle and all that, and it didn't even record the whole fight. Heck, there was a fight before that, and it was tough and extreme and all that, and it didn't record. It didn't even record the dialogue, which is stupid. But yeah, I'm trying my best here on this one. It's just the recording system's being weird. I don't know why. It's really dumb. but I hope you all enjoyed this video. These upcoming videos nonetheless. I'm gonna try to make sure that it records the last fight, because I at least want you guys to see that. So with this said, I hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.
痛みの音、嘆きのエイブロード。とっ、おとなしくなさい。振りが落ちます。まだ輝ける部分。はいドロー。よしよし。内熱衝撃弾装填します。できるぞ。切り刻む。そう。ああ、少々。心得た。よかろう。来たれ三刀流図面5類にして撃滅だと。オルテナウス損害 70%。 よしせい。くらえ。参った。簡単に終わる。さてどこから潰したの。よく言いました。よし。そういいでしょう。私の足元で許しを請います。落ちよロードレスキャメロット。逃がすものせい。式をこうしてあげるもの。これらなべなさい。ではこれだな。よ、いい判断です。逃がすものアコール内側から終わり。こういうの本気です。すまない。 よく言いま、いい判断です。目を背けないで死になさい。潰れなさい。召し上げましょう。こういうの本気です。ね、よく言いました。そう、いいでしょう。私の足元で許しを請いなさい。落ちよ、ロードレスキャメロット。死になさい。消えなさい。こういうの本気です。ありえないにも程があります。まだ輝ける武具よ。内圧衝撃は装填します。で来たれ三刀流図面5類にしてそう勝利の
我が音の前で万物は劣化、物質は生成。吠えても無駄です。そこだ。ひねり潰します。まだ
よし、分かった。二大神に立てまする。トリガーカタストロペ。せいくらえ。以前のようにはいきませんが、神明凍結展開。これは多くの後、多くの願いを受けた幻想の城。こうせよモールドキャメロットとよしよし、 示弾装填します。じゃんじゃじゃーん、すごいだろう。重いんだぜ。でも負けないハベニャンなのさ。シークエンス OK。 インスターハベトロッター。照準捉えました。バーニャ突撃します。確実に、オルテナウス損害 70% を突破。離脱します。当然だ。